Okay, Bridges here with another nice old Emerson fan to show you. This is a 1955 Emerson 77 648-SO fan, and it's large 16-inch overlapping blade fan, quiet blade fan. This was the style of fan introduced in the mid-1930s, initially with the 77 648 AK and 77 646 AK fans to replace the older 6-blade fans for quiet fan applications. And this fan really is quiet. And these fans from the mid-50s are some of the last really good Emerson fans here. I turn it on. Try to get into a position outside of the wind noise so you can just appreciate how quiet this fan is. But there it is running on low. There she is on medium. And finally high. Like all big Emerson oscillating fans, it has the fingertip adjustment for adjusting the oscillation. And if I turn the fan back on to low, as this rotates, if I rotate it in the direction that it normally rotates, I can increase the oscillation from an arc of 90 degrees all the way down to as little as I want it. So I can make the fan oscillate a very wide sweep by turning it all the way. And then the fan will oscillate a very wide sweep up to 90 degrees of oscillation. Or with the fan oscillating as wide as it will go, I simply grab hold of this case until it gets to the end and starts turning again and stops and then keeps turning, and the fan will run in the straight ahead position. But any position you want, just by merely turning this with your fingertips, you can get it to just barely oscillate. You can get to oscillate a very wide sweep. You see I have it just oscillating just slightly here. If I want it to oscillate a little narrower, I grab hold of that. And this has sort of a click index, so you can grab it just a little bit and you can make it just barely oscillate. Quite an ingenious mechanism. There's the maximum oscillation. And just by grabbing hold of this, I can turn it all the way back down to 0, to the straight ahead position, and turn the oscillation off. Of course, Emerson's earlier fans have the traditional S cage with the S-shaped wires. In the late 30s, they introduced this Art Deco style cage, which reminds me of a pinwheel. And they used this cage for most of their 12 and 16-inch fans and some of their 10-inch fans all the way up through the 1960s and 70s. They also had a spiral safety cage version of this cage, which was available at a optional extra cost. I have a picture of one of those fans on my website. If you're looking for a good quality oscillating fan that's quiet, you can sleep at night with one of these running. They are so quiet and they move a good quantity of air. It's really hard to beat one of these Emerson fans from the 1940s or 1950s, and I heartily recommend one of these. You won't regret it if you get one. I've rewired this one, which was not difficult to do, especially on these later fans. They're very easy to rewire, especially compared to some of the earlier ones. And the proper wire, if you want it to look nice and original, is available online. Anyway, it's Oklahoma Bridges, and thanks for watching.